Hey YouTube, this is Dave and Tony, this guy over here, man a few words, from Supplement Inner Circle. This is the second round of doing these videos because yours truly can't plug in the audio cord hard enough apparently. So the last ones we had to scrap them all, that's why it's been a little while before we've been putting out a new one. So yeah, this is our redo of Hemavol. We love it so much we had to do it twice, but yeah, if you're not familiar with Hemavol, it's going to be a non-stimulant pre-workout. They have it as a plasma volumizer. Basically, it's
fancy.
fancy. It's a nitric oxide, or again, there's no science for that supposedly, but there's a lot of what's that? The N=1 kind of thing. There may or may not be evidence or science supporting it, but you feel it, and you definitely have a pump. I personally throw it into just about every pre-workout, whatever we're trying out.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying out some of these other products, and I'm supposed to be being all scientific and only using the product, but since I use Hemavol and everything, the only scientific thing is to add Hemavol to the ones I'm trying. In my mind, that works. Scientifically, probably not. But my personal favorite flavor is lemon drop. Makes everything taste better. But as far as some of the ingredients goes, the only quote-unquote stimulant kind of thing in there, it's not even a stimulant, but it's alpha GPC you'll see on there. Alpha glycerol phosphorylcholine. Basically has been shown to improve mental performance and resulting in better reflexes, more effective stress management, which can decrease fatigue, and studies show it can also help combat aging. So it's kind of neuroprotective. I've noticed it in some of the growth hormone, sleep aid kind of thing. They'll throw in alpha GPC. Some of these products have alpha size. That's just a new kind of a take on it. In addition to the alpha GPC, you're basically going to have agmatine sulfate. That's a metabolite of L-arginine. Arginine. We did this last time. Arginine, which appears to be, it's circulatory health promoting and provides pump and vascularity. But we all know that L-arginine has that, when that starts to get elevated, your body produces arginase, which is going to cut your, the arginine levels in half, and you're not going to have a pump. Arginine used to be the rage, a while back, but really doesn't do anything. What's great about agmatine, it's a precursor to that. So it's going to be, it's a metabolite of L-arginine. So instead, not a precursor, it's going to turn into it. So you add that along with citrulline malate, which is also a part of that, what's known as the urea cycle, alongside L-arginine and L-ornithine. So that's going to be this is the precursor. So it turns into L-arginine, arginine, however you want to say it. I like arginine. After absorption, being sent to the kidneys. So it's actually a better method of getting supplemental L-arginine into the blood rather than L-arginine itself. Then you have our friend L-norvaline. That's going to be an inhibitor of the enzyme arginase. So basically, you're getting in a metabolite and a precursor to L-arginine, and you're taking in something that's going to prevent arginase from taking out a good amount of arginine that's that's floating around in your blood. So as far let's just say there's not evidence to support nitric oxide, but it's on paper it sounds pretty good, and in the gym it works.
You're gonna get a pump. I'm not a big fan of pump products. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I don't like the hyperbolic marketing. I don't like the results you're supposed to get. But I gotta say, you're gonna feel the product, and maybe it shouldn't be called the pump product. I don't know, but I like Hemavol.
That's why it's a plasma volumizer.
Yeah,
state-of-the-art nitric oxide enhancer.
Yeah.
Again, they could call it shit, and I take it, but if it works, it works. That's what I like it. That's why I'm doing this video. This was the one. There's a lot of debate in our office on the efficacy of it, but I know, you don't want to do it on a leg day.
No.
I think we talked about this in a video. Yeah, don't use it on a leg day. If you're doing legs right, you don't need any more of a pump. And
perfect for arm day and with chest day.
well, chest day is every day for this guy. Yeah, I like it. We took it on a back day, and that was almost a little too much. We had our grip was kind of going on some of the lifts because he just had a ridiculous pump. I think that was one of the first times he was using I think that was the Agmatine for you. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, especially if you're looking for something, trying to get off the stimulants a little bit, definitely check out iForce Nutrition Hemavol. They also have a watermelon flavor, but yeah, I definitely recommend the lemon drop. So yeah, that's iForce Nutrition's Hemavol. This is Supplement Circle. I'm Dave.
Tony.